Memo the monkey woke up with a yawn. He stretched his furry arms and scratched his head. The sun was shining brightly through the trees, and the jungle was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Memo felt a bit groggy, but he knew it was time to start his day.
What a funny feeling! Memo exclaimed, noticing something odd.
Memo said. His mouth felt sticky and strange. He tried to lick his lips, but it didn't help. He wondered if he had eaten something strange the night before. The sticky sensation was so unusual that it made him feel quite uncomfortable.
Yuck! Memo groaned, feeling frustrated.
Cried Memo, making a funny face. His breath smelled like old bananas. He couldn't believe how bad it was. He tried to cover his nose, but the smell was too strong. Memo tried to eat his favorite breakfast of juicy mangoes, but the sticky feeling in his mouth made the mangoes taste yucky too. He loved mangoes, and this was a big disappointment for him. He even tried sipping his mango smoothie, but nothing tasted right. The smoothie, which was usually his favorite, now tasted bland and unappetizing.
Oh no, this is a disaster! Memo cried out, feeling desperate.
He really wanted to enjoy his breakfast. The table was filled with delicious fruits, but nothing seemed appealing. Memo sighed, hoping that this strange feeling would go away soon so he could enjoy his meal. Just then, Lola the lion, Memo's next-door neighbor, poked her head through the window. She was always curious and loved to check on Memo every morning.
Good morning, Memo. Why the long face? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Memo explained his sticky, yucky morning problem to Lola. He told her how his mouth felt gross and his breath smelled funny. Lola laughed, her teeth sparkling white. She had the brightest smile Memo had ever seen.
Memo, you need to brush your teeth. It's the best way to keep your mouth fresh and clean.
Lola told Memo all about how tiny food bits get stuck on our teeth after we eat. She explained how brushing helps remove these bits and keeps our teeth healthy.
If we don't brush them away, they make our mouths feel yucky and our breath smell funny. Plus, it can lead to cavities and other dental problems.
Memo scrunched up his nose. He imagined his breath smelling like old bananas, and it made him feel even worse. He definitely didn't want his breath to smell like old bananas anymore. He decided right then and there to make brushing his teeth a daily habit. Lola gave Memo a brand new toothbrush and some fruity toothpaste.
Put a little bit on your brush and then brush every tooth back and forth, up and down.
Memo copied Lola, making sure to brush every corner of his mouth. Soon, bubbly toothpaste was foaming everywhere.
Brushing can be so much fun.
Giggled Lola, making funny faces in the mirror. Memo giggled too. He started singing a silly song.
Brush, 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 away the yucky stuff. Make our teeth shiny and bright, morning, noon, and night.
After they finished brushing, Memo took a big sip of water and swished it around in his mouth. The cool water felt refreshing as it washed away the remnants of toothpaste, leaving his mouth feeling clean and invigorated. Memo loved this part of his morning routine. It was like a mini celebration of cleanliness.
Wow, this feels amazing,
he exclaimed. His mouth felt fresh and clean, and his breath smelled fruity like his toothpaste. The delightful scent of strawberries filled the air, making him feel even more cheerful. Memo couldn't help but smile, knowing his breath was as pleasant as a summer breeze. He took a bite of his mango, and this time it tasted delicious. The juicy sweetness of the fruit was enhanced by his clean mouth, making each bite a burst of flavor. Memo savored the moment, appreciating how much better food tasted when his teeth were clean. From that day on, Memo never forgot to brush his teeth. He made it a point to brush thoroughly every morning and night, enjoying the ritual that left him feeling fresh and ready to face the day. It became a habit he looked forward to, knowing it was good for his health and happiness. He loved the fresh feeling and the yummy taste of clean teeth. The sensation of running his tongue over his smooth, polished teeth was incredibly satisfying. Memo felt a sense of pride in maintaining his dental hygiene, which boosted his confidence. And he loved knowing that he was taking good care of his smile. Every time he looked in the mirror, he saw a bright, healthy smile looking back at him. It was a reminder of his commitment to self-care and the positive impact it had on his life.
Happy teeth, happy me, Memo would often say, feeling a deep sense of joy and satisfaction.
Memo declared, flashing his pearly whites to everyone he met. His bright smile was contagious, spreading happiness wherever he went. People couldn't help but notice his radiant teeth and the confidence that came with them.